Good morning, YouTube community. This is Ron coming to you from Grandpa's Toy Room on a early Wednesday morning with a shop card shout out and a couple of old builds and a new project. The first thing we got on here is we got a card yesterday from Jason at Blue Ox Models. Jason, I really like this card. I appreciate the kind words you put on the back. Was very happy to see it come. If anybody out there watching me isn't subscribed to Blue Ox Models, you need to go over and check him out, because him and his wife Heather put some really neat videos up, and they've got some great builds that they show. So Blue Ox Models, check him out, please. Whoops, we knocked that off. We'll move that and we'll pull the turntable up here a little closer, I think. Yeah, there we go, not bad. We've got two old builds sitting on here. The first one there is a model of a race car that I used to take. It's going to be a replica of a race car that I used to take care of in the early 60s down in Lincoln. And it was when we belonged to the Nebraska Modified Racing Association. And this was built out of a 1930 or 1931 Victoria body that a buddy of mine that had a body shop found in a guy's chicken yard. And we drug the body out to his body shop and he built it. I've got quite a little bit more work to do on it yet. I've been scratch building this whole model. The last couple of weeks I started that metal nose piece for it to replicate the nose piece that Daryl had built for the car. It is pretty much an all scratch built model. I'm going to take the old body off, and so you can kind of see the frame and stuff. The frame is totally scratch built out of styrene rods. The front end was a Hot Rod Model A axle that I found in my junk box, and to replicate the front end. Still have a lot to do on it yet. The wheels were resin cast that I made from wide 5 wheels, because that was what we used. We had safety hubs and the wide 5 steel wheels. I think maybe if I just pick it up it'll be easier. The rear end is a quick change setup that I resin cast. And the spring is made out of brass sheet stock, is what that's made out of. I still have lots and lots of stuff that I have to add to it. Get the little gas tank in the back is sheet styrene. So just been scratch building stuff, just been playing with it as I go. The other one on there is a car that I started over probably 25 years ago. It is a 53 Chevy panel wagon, or sedan delivery, whatever you want to call it. And it was a glue bomb that I tore apart. And I chopped and started working on this body, I know, over 25 years ago. So it's a project that I decided needs to get done. It's been sitting just like this on the shelf down here in the hobby shop for years and years and years, and it's kind of partially sanded. I do have some more finishing body work that needs to be done on it, but I'm going to try and get a paint job on it and actually get it finished this year if I possibly can. The chassis was the 53 Chevy frame and stuff, and this just lifts off because it's all just sitting there. I cut it down in the back wheels are going to roll away. I cut it down in the back to get it narrowed for the big slicks, and as you can see, it's pretty rough. So it's going to take a lot of work. Whoops, I reached the wrong way. Sorry, folks. The back end for it is the Chevy rear end, but I'm going to try and replicate it as a drag rear end, but I narrowed it up. I have no idea what those gigantic tires came off of because they came out of my junk box years and years and years ago. So I don't know why I got the wild hair. I think the reason I got the wild hair to build it was because I found this really neat hood scoop that I liked, and I thought it would make an awesome looking Pro Stock. So we're gonna move all these parts back out of the way, and the new project is, thanks to Fred Henry at Pappy's West Georgia Rod and Customs. He gifted me a 67 Chevelle body, and I am going to build a replica of Smokey Yunick's number 13 NASCAR race car that he had built to race in the 67 season. The car never got to race because NASCAR turned him down. He had so many modifications and cool things on this car that they wouldn't pass inspection for him. And story goes that when he failed the inspection, they were supposed to be going through inspection, and they would give him supposed to be out of gas, no gas in them, so that they could check the amount of gas it would hold and everything. And then they were supposed to give him gas to be able to drive back to the pits. And when they turned him down, he got so disgusted that he crawled in the car, started it up, and drove off just from the excess gas that he had hidden in the car. Story went that he had it made so that he had I think they said about 5 gallons extra gas in the frame. But anyway, he started it up, drove it to his trailer, loaded it up, and never went back to NASCAR again. So that's what this is going to be, is the golden black number 13 car of Smokey Yunick's. So it's going to take a lot of scratch building. I found a Banjo Matthews frame to use under it, but I'm going to have to extend it because the wheelbase on it is just a little bit shorter than what the 67 Chevy body is. So another one that I'm hoping to get done this year. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got for this Wednesday morning. I want to thank all my subscribers, everybody that's been watching. My new subscribers, I have picked up several. So thanks everybody a bunch. I hope you all have a great rest of the week. This is Ron from Grandpa's Toy Room saying so long for now.